Good morning, Mr. Cisco. Good morning, all of y'all. Hope you're all having a great day. Enjoy your adventure. Hi. Yesterday I came out here and shot a nice little video with Cisco, and he did really good with the rope and the platform and all that stuff, and I completely forgot to turn the microphone on, so I had no sound on it. So I'm going to start trying to learn how to do a voiceover on that one. I'll practice on it and post it up when I figure out how to do that. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. There we go. Oh, I should run away as fast as possible. That's a nice improvement, because yesterday, every time I'd reach for him, he was backing away. So what I would do is reach out and hold it, and then when he stepped towards it, then I give him the cookie. So that surely seems to have worked. When I say stuff like I should run away as fast as possible, I'm always looking for the best spot to quit. And if I get a nice improvement over the day before, then I want to quit on that note so that I can basically push the save button so I've got some place to come back to. So he's getting better. He likes it now when I scratch his chest a little bit. And at nighttime when I'm feeding, he comes over now and he offers me his back and shoulders to scratch over the fence. So that, to me, is all making big improvements. Good job. You have the funniest dance steps sometimes there, mister. There you go. Good job. Good job. Okay. Any of you guys ever heard of, well, I'm sure you've all heard of equine or canine agility, where they have the dogs run through the course and do the teeter and the poles and the tunnel and all that stuff. I found out that they have a version that they call equine agility, and I believe it's the same. I'm not sure if it's online. They probably have an online division, and they probably have an in-hand. So I'm doing a little research on that right now, trying to find out what they offer and what obstacles they use, what they consider safe and not, and all that. So I'm going to try to figure out if I can work it out to do that with Mr. Cisco here, and if they have a class for old people. 65 and over would be nice. Yeah, it never made sense to me until I was, I don't know, 62 or 3, why you would need to have classifications, because I felt like I could go right out there and compete with the youngsters. I just felt like I needed to be smarter. But now I have some injuries, and they're not young people injuries. Young people injuries, you do something stupid and it heals up eventually. Old people injuries, we get them and we got them, and now we're learning to live around them. So, you know, we'll see what happens, what I recover from. I remember when I was 20, I would fall off something stupid and I would be back at it, you know, that afternoon. When I was 40, it seemed like that took a couple days. Now it seems like it might be permanent. Anyway, so running right now is just not a thing for me. And I walk relatively fast, I guess. Yeah, what a good boy. Thank you very much. I don't know if any of you guys, some of you have questions or stuff about what he was like in the beginning. And at the bottom in the description underneath the video on YouTube, there's a list of, I put the first 10 of this series of videos, and you could see the difference. When you look back at those, you can really see the difference between what he offers now and what he was offering then. And to me, that's kind of interesting. It just reminds me, because some days it seems like, wow, I mean, I tend to see the little tiniest things. That's just always been my nature. Anything that I see that he's doing improving, I can see that. But if you want to look at it, it's in the description. It's also in the playlist, but you have to go scroll all the way to the bottom of 100 and something videos to go find it on the playlist. So the description makes it easier. You can go find the first ones. But yeah, we're getting pretty confident in the little platform here. So I've got I want to make a video on how to make my 12-foot teeter bridge. So I'm going to make up another one, and I'll put that out here in the arena, and then I'll set up all the equine agility obstacles out there and see what we can get to. It looks to me like Lalo is coming over on the other end. That's what Cisco was just looking at. So we're going to walk down there and see if he shows up. So here we go. You going to come, Elrod? Got a couple little clouds today. Let's see if we get a few others around. Still supposed to be in the 105-ish today, so we'll see how all that goes. Yeah, I don't know if you could see Lalo in the corner down there coming this way. I think he was watching to see if we were going to come over and provide cookies. Kind of like to do that because it gives Cisco a visitor and somebody to play with over the fence. Okay. All right, so good morning, Lalo. How are you? Good boy. Good boy. I don't know how much you can tell the difference between Lalo and Cisco. Lalo's on a tiny bit taller ground than Cisco is right now, but Lalo's probably 15 hands, 15, 1 or 2, and Cisco is probably 13 hands, and Lalo is much more the size of horse that I normally ride. But, you know, I weigh 250 pounds. So I like to, you know, be on a horse that's 1,100, 1,200 pounds. Bam Bam was pretty wonderful. He was 1,450, and he was just a big ranch bred quarter horse. He was not draft. I actually had his papers, so I know there was no draft that we could see on the paperwork. And then Bucky was 1,300 and a quarter when I weighed him. And, you know, so I had some bigger horses that, you know, made me look like a normal sized cowboy. I think Apollo and Lalo, or Apollo and Whiskers, both were about 1,200. It's been a long time since I've had any of them on the scale. I never weighed Wesley, Jack's horse, but he was stout. He was an impressive bred, so he had some good size to him. One of the ones that I like is, I can't quite remember what it's called. It's a Brumbauer or something like that. It's a compression draft horse that they use to do logging with, and it's like the same size as a Percheron, or, you know, it's big, and they just look so regal and so strong. Problem is, I don't think I could get my legs to go that far out to sit on one comfortably. You know, a good sized quarter horse is nice. You sit on the saddle and your legs just go just right. But you get on those big drafties and you gotta flat back, and then finding a saddle that would fit those. Of course, that big old Thunder horse would be fun to do equine agility with. Which, this is the arena out here where I want to set that up too. And I also have up behind, I have a switchback platform that goes up, so it teaches the horses how to go up steps and how to go up a platform. And then there's one end of it that I made it so you have to go around little tight 180-degree turns so they can learn to go up. I know, but you're not doing anything scary and exciting. It's not scary for you. Yeah. I think Cisco's looking at me petting Lalo with the rope and saying, "Dumbass." That's scary. Don't you know that's scary? Oh, this is great. Oh, thank you so much. There you go. Good job. Okay, guys, I'm going to end on that one. That was a pretty good one. Not quite ready to go back in the house yet, but I am going to put this rope down over here so I'm not tempted to do more than... I would just give him a little break on that rope part. Good job. Okay. All right, guys, thank you very much. Okay, I'm headed for the house. My coffee cup's empty. I got one more donut in there. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you are enjoying your adventure. Remember to tell the ones you love that you love them. Thank you, Cisco.